You have reached the end of
Transferring to
Booking. Booking Corp.
Corporal Hardy, this is Judge Herrera. I'm on Zoom and ready to go.
Okay, I have Judge Cordova or Roscoe on the computer right now. Just give me just a second. I'll get you on.
Okay, no problem.
Right.
What we need to do right now is order up, folks. For this song on here. Like there where the turf just everyone else. I hope someone would come along and fill the space for me while your love's fading. I'm sitting in a bar in the middle of the day, just whiskey chasing all my troubles away. Just your comfort, water on the side. It's crazy when a man allows himself to be so taken for a ride. Oh, love is so strong, just what it meant to me. I'm whiskey chasing every so. I wonder what's happening in the bar across the street. There's got to be a place in town where broken-hearted people go and meet. Hey, friends, another round. And when you're down at this end, I'm whiskey chasing. I'm just when you're down at this end. I'm whiskey chasing, troubles away. I'm whiskey chasing, troubles away. People have a war, never only. But her magic spell keep working overtime. Somebody please burn out of my misery. 'Cause I just can't get her out of my mind. Never will ever call her leave. It's happened once and just once. It's one too many times. All I know is a world where we all only be. But I just can't get around my mind. Never before, fast never only be. But your man will keep working overtime. Somebody please put my feet. 'Cause I just can't get her out of my mind. No one just can't get her out of my mind. Yes, I expect say this one someday my dreams when dreams become reality. I'll be someday my days was a time I turned it apart and said back into the and we all heard our voice. Someday, I was on the street pretty rough. Someday, my family. My castle is someday in the day before During tax season, your info travels block the streets that you can't control. Simply do register for payroll by phone free. Everything criminals need to steal your identity is on your W-2. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second. Tax preparation data centers delivered to IRS. All aboard. If your identity is stolen, no tested guarantee or your money back. Stick up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/enroll. Terms apply.
Also, conference they say in the building this year, keep the freedom of your faith anytime. You can watch your sectional studies, and you got no choice. No matter the size of your room, people install pieces together and effortlessly rearrange them to fit any occasion. Plus, feel the freedom to pay over time with special financing. So the extra durable and extra adaptable style in store and online. Only at Ashley, subject to the minimum monthly payment required. No minimum for phone calls. See store for details.
Hello. Elaine, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. I need a favor.
Yes.
I need you to send me a list of the new officer, or, well, of the a new list of the officers since there's so many new officers.
New changes, yeah. Let me work on that and then I'll send it over.
Okay.
I'll have to update it.
Oh yes, and another thing, I'm gonna talk to. I don't know if I should talk to Jake or Matt or what. These guys are now filling out those things that list of that they're supposed to fill out for the family violence.
Oh, okay, yeah. You might want to talk to Albert about that one.
Okay, because it was Saturday that they booked this guy and they didn't have no reference sheet or nothing, and Rusty magistrated him and he just put a bond condition because he didn't have.
Oh, okay. Do you remember the name?
Yes, let me see. It's Nathaniel Rodriguez, and he's in there
Okay.
now today for a revocation of probation on another charge on somebody else. And they asked me if I could do the protective order. I said it can only be done at the time of magistration for that charge, not for another charge. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I said because then
Right.
what happens is you do something like that you're not supposed to. For one,
So I'm going to start with a deadly weapon, or what was it? What was the?
it was a revocation
Oh, the assault.
for another assault on somebody else. This is
Because
a revocation on somebody else, but the one on Saturday, they didn't do a reference sheet on him.
I wonder who arrested him, and or I'll look into it. Let me see what they say.
Yeah, because the main thing is that these guys have to do that sheet, you know?
See that he's arrested for let me see. Oh,
No,
okay.
he was arrested Saturday, magistrated Sunday, got out, then come back in again on this revocation of probation.
Okay, let me figure it out.
Okay, so no, the main
Right.
thing is it's not on the same person, so that has nothing to do with this case. What I'm getting at is that they need to
Be filling that paper out.
filling out that paper. It's important, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when we
Okay.
had that meeting, I thought that it was understood, but maybe it
Yeah.
wasn't passed on the right way or something. That's
Okay,
smart.
let me see what I can do. Let me talk to Albert about it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
These are some questions that people ask the most. So we thought we'd answer, try to come as close to the truth of the matter, whatever the matter is. First some questions, then some answers. Then Stamper Brothers quiz. Are you all really pretty? Where did you get your name? Did you all really undress on TV in the rain? Where did I get your album? Does Lou ever smile? Would you listen to the song I wrote? I think it's just your style. No, from a box of fiction down to our underwear, by a record store. Yeah, but only when he's sleeping. Of course, it never hurts to hear one more. Do your wives ever travel with you on the road? Did you fall out with old Johnny? And does Merle really sing that low? Whose class was 57? That was my year too. And can I have my picture taken with all four of you? Sometimes, when I met Johnny, yes, indeed, Lord, and sometimes out of key. I was a kid from 57. Sure, if you can find the other three. Which of you guys were brothers? Remember me from last year? Why did you all ever let Donnie grow that beard? Would you do the road home and flowers on the wall? And how many children do you have in all? Harold and Don, of course, we remember to make up for what he's losing on the top. I doubt it, and yes, we always do it. 14 and it's probably time to stop. Where are you all from? How much money do you get? Is Bill always that quiet? He's so nice and kind out there. Do you still enjoy singing and traveling around? And hey, just one more question, will you come back to our town? Virginia, it's none of your business. Don't let his lips see you, you should hear him on the bus. Yeah, we love what we're doing. And thanks to all of you for asking us. Thanks to all of you from all of us.
Stranger living in my house. I'm writing this letter to you. There's a few odds and ends in my house that I neglected to do. Take care of the little things I'm depending on you. And oh, my sweet baby, I neglected her too. The garden I planted needs water. The house needs paint outside. The yard could stand a little mowing each time that I pass by. Take care of the little things I neglected to do. And oh, my sweet baby, I neglected her too. The washing machine's out of order. By the way, the car payments due. As long as my roof's over your head, as long as you're wearing my shoes, take care of the things I neglected. Sweet baby, I neglected her too. If my baby gets homesick and calls my name in the night, Whisper sweet nothings, pretend you're me, and gently hold her tight. Take care. I neglected to do. My secret. I neglected to love. Secret.
When others are giving you less, Domino's is giving you more with the $9.99 pizza deal. Right now at Domino's, get any pizza with any toppings for just $9.99. Available online only. Don't miss out. On a scale from 1 to 10, this deal's a $9.99. Deal ends March 2nd, only at Domino's. Select this online only offer from 210 to 32. Size availability varies by crust type. Max 10 toppings, 9 per pan and New York style. Excludes extra large and specialty pizzas. Minimum purchase required for delivery. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. This Friday, Captain America arrives, saying the world needs heroes. Here I am. That's get tickets now for the first Marvel movie event of the year. With Anthony Mackie, Giancarlo Esposito, and Robert President, and Harrison Ford. I'll show the world the speech. Captain America Brave New World. See it in IMAX this Friday. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13. This film may be inappropriate for children under 13.
It's time. Going round. Oh. On the main street. I know who that was. And how you did since you those stories aren't becoming if you don't then you don't hurt you could be if you don't you could be more than measure, and you think you could sleep when you get tired. I feel your voice too. We'll be farming on the I'll be waiting for you. If you don't mind, you should get going. Then you know where you could be. If you don't mind, you know you could be found. If you don't mind, then you know where you could be. If you don't you could be found.
Things I learned in a hobo jungle were things they never taught me in a classroom. like where to find a handout. While bumming through Chicago in the afternoon. Hey, I'm not bragging or complaining, I'm just talking to myself, man to man. This old mental fat I'm chewing didn't take a lot doing, but I take a lot of pride in what I am. I guess I grew up a loner. I don't remember ever having any folks around. But I keep coming through the phone books and looking for my daddy's name in every town. And I meet lots of friendly people, but I always wind up keeping on my head.
Dora, you still got that EPO information that they sent? Yeah, that one person that they Chia filled out that deal.
City Square. Or if I'm working on some good game, I just live in the bad brain. Never been nobody's eye, but at least I got time, and I take a lot of pride. Never been nobody's eye, but at least I got time, and I take a lot of pride. I never been nobody's eye.
It's yeah, this guy ain't even in this deal here. This is unknown for roll, but see, I was looking at it on my phone on their website. And all this, I don't know what the report said, but this is what.
Like, I can see if y'all had the Chris had information, well, then he could have done it on his own motion, but he had nothing other than like he said, I mean, and that name could have been matched up to it.
See, he's kind of.
Oh.
But that's just what he looked at in Facebook, so. But they didn't do nothing on that guy, and apparently he's there on another charge. Probably somebody else has to magistrate him, must be the city or somebody. Cause he's not in this group here.
It's not anything. I agree with you, so I'm a fire. And then if he would have had the information, then Rusty could have done the EPO on his motion. Because it is for the firearm, and not something that y'all should have.
Yeah,
But if
if you don't have
that's what I'm
information.
saying, he had nothing.
You don't have information.
If we would've
how to
had-
get a hold of this person.
Yeah, that's
And that's what I was getting at, it's like,
Yeah, I see that.
okay,
I can
this
understand
happened on Saturday. Now this guy's off, the deputy's off. And he's taking off for the next couple of days,
Yeah.
and he's not around. You know. This information needs to be done then.
That's what I'm saying, if he would have had that information report, and then I can see Rusty doing it on his own motion, if he had all the information. But since he didn't, what is he supposed to do, sit there and wait? like you said, contact the deputy and he's gonna answer, because he's already off duty.
You know,
Or
and
sleeping.
that's like, he worked all night, so he's not
Yeah.
answering his phone because he's asleep.
His sleep.
Well, you know what? When he wakes up this afternoon at 5 o'clock, it'll be too late because I have to magistrate this guy, and I'm not gonna be magistrating when he wakes up, you know? This is something he should have done, and he should have turned in.
I mean, it's good that they have this now, but if you didn't turn in that request form, then you're stuck. You know. That all the people, family members are gonna care for.
And we explained to them that this needed to be filled out and it needed to be entered with dispatch.
Right.
And all we do is enter the EPO. No, they want us to fill this out and us enter it. But that's not what they even say.
It's the officer. The officer that's actually doing this report is the one that's supposed to report to CCIC.
That's what I understood.
But since, you know, of course, Elaine was there, Elaine, like the troopers, I think I asked, he goes, oh no, we give everything to Elaine and she enters it. Cause that's something that they have. She enters it for them. But even in the class, the officer that does this right here is responsible for reporting to TCIC, not passing the buck to somebody else to do it. But if that's something that they have arranged there at the sheriff's office, say, y'all need to turn this in also, like their own copy.
Where they dijo que they didn't have this. They said they gave him an empty form and they said, you need to fill this out and enter it. He said, no, that's not my job.
No, that's theirs.
And he said, I was right. I said, yes, from what I understood. When she was talking, this is what she said. The officer does it, it's the officer's responsibility to turn it in. To enter it in the
Did you
PCI.
want I mean, Linda took her own, and there was nobody here for Vaughn, I mean, for Liao. And it's, you know, what she went over and it has like that, you know, I tell you think the officers can give that. And here's this, if you want to give it to.
I'm gonna call
Liao.
him and tell him name, because he's the one in charge of family violence. And if they discussion on filling it out.
And and if they get to them highlighted, maybe they could just go off the highlighter area, it's easier for them. I don't know. But that information, that request, yeah. That helps out a lot, bro.
Alexa, turn off. Hey, you busy? Hey, these guys are not filling out these PCIC protective order data entry forms. Well, no, like at all. Willie said he didn't have one that other day that he magistrated, and they gave him one that said you have to enter this in PCIC, fill it out and enter it in PCIC. And they're supposed to enter it and they're supposed to fill it out. Like this Garcia guy that other day, Rusty didn't have no information on him at all, no protective order data sheet, entry form, nothing. So he didn't put a protective order, he just put bond conditions. And that was on that Arnulfo Garcia. Yeah. And I don't know what the deal was, but como quiera, they didn't fill one out. And now he's in there on another charge, and they said, can you do a protective order on him on a charge on somebody else for something else? And I said, no, you can only do the protective order when you magistrate him. I said, if the lady decides the next day, no, you know what, I want a protective order, it's too late. You have to do them by law on the day you magistrate him. No, when you magistrate, it's when you got to do it. And so it's got to be done at the time of magistration. And if we don't have this information, and what happens on a weekend, like we were talking in the class, the officer, he worked nights, he's home asleep, he's got his phone off, and like it's
They just dropped the ball.
yeah, and they called me, and Rusty had magistrated him, so I didn't have nothing to do with it. So I said, that's another thing I'm magistrating him. I'm not magistrating him, I don't know who's magistrating him on what, or if he's still there, and that's why they thought we could do it. But no, the law strictly says at the time of magistrate. So, uh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, because like I said, if we don't get the information then, and then like on a Saturday in the mornings, I call them first thing in the morning and I tell them if I have any protective orders, EPOs on, send me those first. I tell booking, send me those first so I have time to look over it and make sure I have what I have and I can start calling these people because sometimes the next day I don't get in, I said nada. They're like, so I don't need to call them. All I have to do is I have all the information. Pero está bueno, I just thought I'd let you know on this. Okay. Okay, brother, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
You have reached the transferring to
Booking. Okay, cool party.
Corporal Hardy, is Judge Carrasco still magistrating or is he done?
No, I think he just finished. We'll log on right now.
Okay, thank you.
So as for the email, that when I'm getting ready to leave, I can go to Jerrington and pick it up. Well, I'm not getting to work this through Jerrington. I'll do that right now. I'm sorry, I just want, well, just need to know, so I want to go pick it up, because I want to finish stuff and. Yep. Vicky. I feel like I'm leaving. It's like. He's from here. Then I just came into my mind, it's going to church tonight.
Hey, Judge.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can I have Nathaniel Rodriguez first?
Yes, sir. I think I sent you some Pleasanton charges by accident. You could just ignore that.
Yes. I'll ignore those Pleasanton charges.
Yeah, my bad on that one, sir.
All right.
All right, let me go get Nathaniel.
Okay.
Nathaniel. Let me see. What do you see right there? Do you have sandals? Yes. Okay. What do you see? Oh, you're great. Yes, ma'am. I got you. Yes. Let's gonna speak to you in a little bit. Yes, sir.
What is your name, sir?
Nathaniel Rodriguez, sir.
Mr. Rodriguez, do you feel suicidal?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me read you your charges here. You're here on a revocation of probation.
Before you go, give me one, two.
Family member impeding breath or circulation. An affidavit charging you with this has been filed. You have the right to hire an attorney to have him or her represent you prior to and during. Let me start this all over. My computer's repeating everything I say after I say it. I'm gonna read it all to you real quick.
Yes, sir. Take your
An
time.
affidavit charging you with this has been filed. You have the right to hire an attorney to have him or her represent you prior to and during any interview or questioning by a peace officer or attorneys representing the state. If you're too poor to afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney. You may have reasonable time and opportunity to consult with your attorney if you desire. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement, and any statement you make can and may be used against you in court. You have the right to stop an interview or questioning at any time. You have the right to have an examining trial on felonies. You have the right to be advised of the procedures for requesting a court-appointed attorney. An application needs to be completed to determine if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. A clerk will assist you in filling out an application. An affidavit needs to be signed. A affidavit is a written or printed declaration of a statement of facts made voluntarily and confirmed by oath before a person having authority to administer such oath. You must qualify for a court-appointed attorney. If you meet the indigent standards, you will qualify for a court-appointed attorney. You'll be given the name and the phone number of an attorney, and the court-appointed attorney should contact you within 24 hours. You understand your rights, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
Your bond is set at $50,000. Good luck with this.
Sir, may I ask one question before this is over?
Dora,
I'm just a little confused on what I violated, that's all.
okay, what question did you have, sir?
I just had one question of what was the violation of my term? I'm just a little confused on what.
It is a revocation of probation on an assault on a family member, impeding breath or circulation.
Yes, sir, I understand that, but how did I violate my terms of probation? I'm just confused on that. I've been trying to keep up with everything. I know I had to do some domestic violence classes.
I don't have a complaint. I have a warrant issued by the
Yes, sir.
district judge.
All right, then. That's all you can tell me. That's all you can tell me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
We have to tell Justin that to get fixed.
Okay, next, let me have, Jose Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, Jose,
I have to hurry up and say everything.
judge is gonna see you. Judge is gonna see you.
I really adjusted, so maybe he can adjust it. for him.
I'm going to explain.
What is your name, sir?
Jose Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez, I'm Judge Herrera. I'm here to magistrate you on an ISI on evading arrest and detention. I'm gonna read your rights. I'm gonna tell you what kind of bond you're gonna have to make. An affidavit charging you with this has been filed. You have the right to hire an attorney to have him or her represent you prior to and during any interview or questioning by a peace officer or attorneys representing the state. If you're too poor to afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney. You may have reasonable time and opportunity to consult with your attorney if you desire. You have the right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement, and any statement you make can and may be used against you in court. You have the right to stop an interview or questioning at any time. You have the right to have an examining trial on felonies. You have the right to be advised of the procedures for requesting a court-appointed attorney. An application needs to be completed to determine if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. A clerk will assist you in filling out an application. An affidavit needs to be signed. A affidavit is a written or printed declaration of a statement of facts made voluntarily and confirmed by oath before a person having authority to administer such oath. You must qualify for a court-appointed attorney. If you meet the indigent standards, you will qualify for a court-appointed attorney. You'll be given the name and the phone number of an attorney, and the court-appointed attorney should contact you within 24 hours. You understand your rights, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you qualify? Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your bond is set at $15,000. Good luck with this.
All right, yes, sir. Thank you.
Justin, when you take out the YouTube, you go back and just exit out of it. Because that's what he thinks it might be. Because when you pick
How do
it,
I get out of the YouTube?
when it first popped up, you see, I see YouTube right there. Up there. This is when you,
The other half is in pieces on the side of the road.
Let's get the YouTube off of it.
puts you out. There it's right there, but how do I don't wanna,
It's not mess with it.
yeah. I don't want anything.
Oh.
I would have to get Justin to log in.
That's what I thought you were gonna get him to do.
The 20s are done.